Christian Lund. He's the owner of Christian Drape, which is a home decor and accessories shop in Wilbraham, and we're talking about jewelry, specifically necklaces right now. Now, we all know, these big chunky statement pieces are so trendy right now, and I think a lot of people look to vintage to get these big statement pieces.
Well, vintage jewelry is in right now because it's always been in. Anywhere from the 20s up until today, almost 100 years, vintage jewelry has been in. Vintage jewelry was developed by all the ladies on stage. The producers couldn't afford to put real jewelry on all the ladies, so vintage started, or that era really started then. So vintage, just like today, you don't have to pay thousands of dollars to wear something that looks fantastic. You can spend $20, $30, $40 for something that looks as good as real jewelry.
So something like this, Christian, that I'm wearing, this turquoise necklace, something like this would run about how much if you were to buy it in a store?
Something like that. Anywhere, it depends on where you go. Some are more expensive or not, but you can get them as little as under $20, as much as probably about $60, $70 tops.
I saw the price tag on this, about 27 bucks, and it comes with the matching earrings. So something like this, you don't have to get vintage to have it look vintage. Now over here, I see you do have some vintage necklaces that are actually more than 20, 40 years old.
Right, so these are truly vintage, probably from the 50s, some are from the 60s. These are fun because people bring these in, and obviously I buy and sell things, but it's always fun to deal with the vintage pieces.
Yeah, of course, because you don't know, everything has a story and everything, I'm sure, comes from a different era. Now, these statement pieces, when people come in to buy these, they really buy them to kind of jazz up their boring, ordinary clothes.
Yeah, they sure do. This can be the focal point, whether you're going to work out or you're going to go out on the night and dress to the nines. These are great because it's a focal point of, you can wear something rather drab and dowdy and put one of these on and look like, boom, great.
Kind of like me today.
Absolutely.
Drab and dowdy,
boom.
A black tank top, and now look, I'm ready to go out. All right, now let's talk about pearls. A lot of people, many people, especially if you're over 50, have a strand of pearls. I have a pair at home, or a set, I should say. Now, how can you tell if pearls are real or if they're fake?
Well, it's kind of a gross test, but I'll show you how. These are real freshwater pearls right here. And I learned this years ago, and I do it today, but you rub them on your teeth like this, and if they feel a little sandy, a little gritty, that means that they're real. So these are real.
Can I try it?
Absolutely.
You rub it on your tooth?
I hope you brush your teeth.
I did. Now, wait, can I?
So it's a real fine, it's kind of gritty. Can you feel that fineness?
Yeah. And then if it's a fake pearl.
So if it's a fake one, this is a great test, because if people say they're real or not, you can go, oh really? Well, I know how to tell. I'm going to rub this on my tooth. Try that.
Let me try.
Tell me if you feel any difference.
Oh, it's so smooth.
Yeah, it's smooth.
There's no grit.
Exactly. So that's plastic.
Plastic
or resin
pearl.
Versus real pearl.
Wow, but when you wear on the fake pearl, looks gorgeous.
Yeah, to the eye, it's really hard to tell if it's real or not, and they both look great.
Well, that's the lesson we're learning. You don't have to spend a lot of money to look great and have it look vintage. Well, Christian, we're not done with you yet. We're going to come back and talk more about jewelry in just a bit.